Hey everybody, in this video I'll be discussing the full moon in Gemini on December the 15th, 2024. Full moons in general want to reveal what's been hidden or simmering below the surface. This full moon is in Gemini. Lots of information could be revealed, but this full moon is forming a T-square to nebulous Neptune. Now, the positive of this intense emotional full moon to the Neptune could be inspiring more creativity, more of the imagination, more spirituality, enhancing the intuition. Those positive qualities could be intensified, the positive side of Neptune. But it's still Neptune, and it's in a hard angle from the sun and the moon. So there's going to be challenges. It's all not going to be like a day on the beach here, because when Neptune is being stressed out, there is confusion, there is disappointments, there could be betrayal. Now, so a lot of information that's being revealed with the Neptune could create a lot of disappointments. Neptune also has a lot to do with secrets. The full moon is revealing what's been hidden, and that could all be triggering this confusions and these misunderstandings if information is being revealed that you didn't know about. That goes along with Mercury, which is the planet of information, the planet associated with Gemini. Mercury had been retrograde from November the 25th to the day of the full moon, December the 15th. So the Mercury now starting to go direct. It wants to start revealing what has been misunderstood or hidden. The full moon is trying to reveal information also, because Mercury rules Gemini. So it's the same kind of energies. But the T-square to Neptune could be, for some, could be revealing secrets that could be very disappointing. But if you're feeling or you're attracting more of this difficult negative energies, it's just energy, which I always talk about, and try to focus more on the positive of Neptune to help bring you out of this disappointing escapist energies. The positive of Neptune could be meditation, could be spiritual practices, could be charity. Always helping those less fortunate will help you feel better about yourself. So this is also a day, and perhaps over the next several days, that you don't want to be making really important decisions because you're not going to have a clear mind. Do lots of yoga, meditation, walks through nature, a lot of deep breathing exercises. But when it comes to trying to make really important decisions, you're too distracted, you're too unfocused overall in general. Now, before I go further, because the Mercury is also impacting Mars, Venus is impacting Jupiter, Jupiter's impacting Saturn. Anyhow, before I break down more of this, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. All right. So the Mercury is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius likes to be very straightforward and blunt, and it's not moving very fast, so it's still sluggish, but you could still be really obsessing in Sagittarius ways. But with the Neptune, it's like, sleep on it, discuss it, research it. Do not make, in most cases, any kind of really important decisions, because there's all this muddled energies going on. But the Mercury, as it goes direct, will be trining or in harmony with assertive, ambitious, aggressive Mars. Now, Mars is retrograde, so there's a lot of this unsettled, confusing energies. But the Mars in retrograde, it's being very favorably aspected by a powerful decision-making Mercury. So the retrograde could be causing your ambitions and drive, that's Mars, to be more cautious or slowing it down, which is perfect with Mercury still hardly moving at all, so it's going very slow. So you're not, and with the Neptune, you don't want to be making these big decisions because the information is all kind of cloudy, and you don't have a lot of clarity. But the Mercury to the Mars over these coming days is starting to bring more decisiveness, taking more action. So you're starting to get more and more stimulated as you're breaking through the haze of the Neptunian fog. Now, Venus, pleasure-seeking Venus, social Venus, creative Venus, romantic Venus. Venus is in harmony with expansive Jupiter. This could be very favorable for attending parties, celebrating for the holidays. It can be a very social time. You may be feeling a lot of this generosity, Jupiter. You got to be careful that you're not spending too much money. With that, there's a bit of indulgence with Jupiter and Venus because they're two of the great benefic energies of the chart. Because the Jupiter is also, even though it's great with Venus, pleasurable, romantic, creative Venus, the Jupiter is also in a hard angle, a square, to restricted, cautious Saturn. And one of the outcomes could definitely be that you're feeling with that dreamy, romantic, idealistic, nebulous Neptune energies, and that loving Venus to expansive Jupiter. So you could, some of you, might be feeling such a high, a romantic high, that you spend a lot of money for the holidays. Or you could also be with Jupiter taking a trip and deciding, oh, what the hell, let's upgrade to first class, let's upgrade the hotel room or whatever it is. Could be this indulgence, and all that is great and wonderful, but Jupiter is also being squared or inhibited by Saturn. So Jupiter wants to expand and Saturn wants to cut back. So what that is probably meaning for many people is it felt so great to spend all that money. And then the bill comes in and there is that restricted, heavy Saturn. So just moderation, because that Neptune can be very dreamy and very escapist. And it's the holidays, and whether it is attending parties or Christmas or flying out for New Year's or a vacation, that's all wonderful with the Venus-Jupiter, because Jupiter is that planet of travel. With Venus could be extravagant. But then the Jupiter is being inhibited by Saturn. So when the fog dissipates and you start coming back down more to reality, you could be overextended financially. And so moderation and have the wonderful dreamy feelings, but don't overdo it. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.go. That's .co. Until next time, be safe and well.